All right, this is 2 weeks since we did our first setting Beau's beehive up. We're going to do another inspection here. Something we learned though, after setting his up, it was hard to keep all your stuff organized. So me and him went to Walmart and we bought us a little box here. Well, cheap. I think we spent probably $15 on that box. And inside here, we just gotta keep our lighter, and there's a multi-tool down in there. And this cinnamon here, just ground cinnamon. I talked to the bee store, and I had a problem with some ants, and he told me to sprinkle some cinnamon around the edge of it, and it was supposed to help the ants, or help keep the ants off of it. So we're going to check and see how that did. Anyways, open this up here, and up at the top, you know, we've got our frame spacing tool, a couple of hive tools there, and this is our rags for the Hive Beetles. And then of course we get our bee suits down here. So we're going to open the hive up, and see if there's they started drawing any new comb, and see, we're going to change that Hive Beetle rag out, because I'm predicting that it's going to have several Hive Beetles in there, and they've probably got it chewed up. Here's, as a matter of fact, here's some I took out of a different hive the other day, and it's got a bunch of Hive Beetles on it, and I put a new rag in that our towel in that other hive. So let's check these out and see how they've done. Beau's not with us today, it's just me, but anyways, we'll check them out and see what they look like. Looks like they've got this lid stuck down pretty good here. We're gonna see if we can't pry it open. There we go. Also got some boards here that we've stacked these hives on, instead of just on the concrete blocks. Hopefully that makes them a little more sturdy. I don't see any Hive Beetles on the lid here. Last time we pulled this lid off, there was a bunch of them on this lid. But looking here at this towel that's in here, there's definitely some Hive Beetles that's been caught here. There's some Hive Beetles that's on there. Looks like we're going to go ahead and we'll tear this rag out and put a new rag in there. Looks like they have made some comb on that. It looks like there's some capped honey in there too. We might go ahead and fill the feeder up, because there's just a little bit of feed left. We can fill that feed up. I'm gonna see if I can tear this rag out without letting any of these Hive Beetles escape. I don't know how many's in here. Looks like there's some casualties of honeybees too, but you can see them. Those Hive Beetles, they get caught in this paper, in this towel. That's good, but I'm sure there's still a lot more in there that didn't get caught. We'll do a little look here and see. I will say though, the cinnamon worked. There is not any ants crawling up the side of the box. Whereas I didn't do an inspection the other day, but I did come out here and look at the outside, and that's when I noticed all the ants, and that's when the folks at the bee store told me to put some cinnamon on the outside, and I did. And there's not one ant anywhere. I mean, there was a whole line of them coming up the side of this box here. But let's pull this frame out and have a look. We'll see exactly. Pretty heavy. Looks like there's quite a bit of brood in there too. That brood is the almost looks like it's got cinnamon on top of it. It's a darker color there. There's capped honey. The capped honey is just the whiter stuff. And I don't see any hive beetles in this frame on this side, which is good. There's some more brood there. I don't see any hive beetles there, which is good. And we don't have a queen excluder in Beau's hive. So the queen, she could be up here. I didn't see her on that frame, but she's been up here before because, like I said, they've got some brood. This is just some honeycomb. They're just now starting to draw out there. I don't, like I said, there's no hive beetles in this. That's good. I don't see the queen yet, but like I said, I was really interested to see how we did on the hive beetles. One thing is Beau's beehive here and the other one beside it, it's getting a lot of sunlight, and I've read things where that's good as far as to help prevent hive beetles from showing up. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, we caught them in the rag there, so maybe that's good. I'm actually going to take this top box off, and we're going to look at this bottom brood box here. If I can get it broke loose, this will be probably stuck together pretty good. But still, they've only got about a frame and a half in this top box that they've combed out. Now let's see here if there's any hive beetles in this bottom one. I don't see any of them scurrying around. As soon as I was expecting when I took it apart to see them running around. I don't see any. I don't see any hive beetles at all. I got my tray holder, my frame holder. I guess I could get it and put it over. Oh, there's a hive beetle right there. Yep. There he is. Right down in that comb. I'm going to take care of him right now. I said I was. There he is right there. Them bees are trying to get him. Oh, rascal. I got him. Okay. That's good. I'm going to get my frame holder. That way I want to try to find that queen. Beau hadn't got to see that queen yet, which I haven't either out of his new hive. And I was hoping to show it to him. Maybe I can find it. Maybe I can find that queen for him here. I don't see much brood in this bottom. No hive beetles on that one. But they are drawing out a lot of comb there. Here's some brood right here. Yeah. Here's a pretty full frame of brood. Oh, look here. That's what Beau was trying to show, or we were trying to show last time. There's a bee there with yellow pollen on her back legs. I'm hoping it's on the camera. Anyways, that's what they collect. They come in with on their back legs there. She's walking around with it on her legs. I'm still not seeing our queen, which we know she's in here because we got all the brood. Put that on. So here's what that hive beetle rag looks like when it's installed. Actually, you can cut them in half, but I don't think my knife's in my pocket. I've got one in the bee toolbox there, but we'll leave a whole rag there. Anyways, 2 weeks, 3 weeks from now, we'll come and check again and see if they've got some more hive beetles to remove. But anyways, looks pretty good. I mean, they're busy. I think the main thing is being patient. I may just look over here at mine just to see what mine looks like here. I checked it the other day, but we can give it a look and see. Yeah, I think this hive beetle towel, I put it in here probably 3 or 4 days ago. It may have been longer than that. But it needs a new one. Because it's almost just kind of gone away here. This, I guess the bees will. There it is. I mean, there's a few beetles in there, but it looks like there's just not much left of that towel. So I'm going to replace that towel, and maybe it'll trap some more beetles in there. I don't know how much this hurts honey production, or how bad it hurts the the health of your beehive. I don't know. I just know you don't want hive beetles in your hive. Anyway, so I'm going to replace this old towel with another one, and hopefully we'll catch more hive beetles in this one too. I don't see any of them scurrying around. What I was talking about in Beau's beehive was those metal frames for spacers. I've got them in this one, and they're just that's that metal frame in there. It keeps all of my honeycomb frames spaced out evenly. So this is a 10 frame box, but I have 9 frames in there because I've got them spaced out a little bit more. And like I said, the folks at the bee store and other people I've talked to said that even with one less frame, I'll have more honey. So that's the idea. Here we go, this hive beetle towel. Just like the other one, I'm going to lay it across here so where bees can get around it on both sides and stick it down there. And hopefully, like I said, it'll do the same thing and trap those hive beetles, and they won't be in here. Well, that's it. That was 2 weeks of letting them go. Here I can see a little bit better now. This is these hive beetles that we're trying to catch. And this towel, it's just got some jagged edges on it, and their legs get caught in there and traps them. So I mean, there's probably 2 dozen in this towel that we caught. Only other changes we've made was they were those boxes were on cinder blocks, which I don't think there was any problem with it, but I just kind of wanted to get them on post just to get them a little higher off the ground, and we may end up putting a 3rd box there later. I don't think there's much for them to collect out here, so I wouldn't expect there to be a whole lot of comb being built at this point. It's hard to stay patient, I've realized. You know, every time I come down here I want to see a bunch more honey, a bunch more honeycomb made out, but all it looks fine. We didn't get to see the queen this time, but next time we come down here we'll try to find it. Maybe Beau will be here with me next time we do an inspection. Anyways, didn't get stung this time. First time, so that's good. Anyways, thanks for watching this one, and 2 weeks we'll get another one. Thanks.